You load into a game of Dota 2. The enemy team has a combined compendium level in the thousands. Their wealth is equal to the GDP of a small country. You instantly close the game and decide to dodge. You instead load up Heroes of the Storm, the hit new game by Blizzard Entertainment. Realising that the cash shop will lead you into poverty, you find yourselves drawn back to Dota 2, and with it, the trench.
Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Tales from the Trench. It's been a while. Now, huge thanks to Solo Ranked Deep House for giving me the 600 MMR average game. And remember, if you have any games, please submit them on bigplace.productions and I will grab the replays from there. Okay, wasting no more time, let's go through the teams. So, on the Radiant, we have Keeper of the Light, played by Metin Dead. We have Bloodseeker, played by Master Cobra, Zeus, played by Radioactive, and Leech Commander, played by Adam, and Phantom Assassin as herself. And on the dire, we have an Invoker, Ancient Apparition, Bounty Hunter, and Faceless Void. With Axe as well. Down bot, we've got Ancient Apparition just waiting. Has gone for just the boots and nothing else build. And has skilled that slow already. Look at the lanes. We have got a PA and LC lane. Different. A bit different. But it's nice to see a Leech Commander going into somewhere which isn't the woods. Even if he is laning with a Phantom Assassin. So we'll see which one of them is going to take the support role. And if they both just share last hits. Up top, Leech Commander throwing out those overwhelming odds. Does a fair amount of damage onto them. Axe is laning with the Bounty Hunter. I said about the Bounty Hunter's going to be wanting to roam. Because he's got boots of speed. But he is laning up here top, so a bit different. Axe has thrown out the taunt, hasn't got spin yet, so that's just a taunt for the fucking banter. Yeah, doesn't achieve anything from it because he doesn't have that spin. But looking at the mid lane, we have got Invoker here up against this Zeus. Zeus sitting on one last hit, Invoker sitting at 2. Now, Axe gets the taunt off, has got spin available now. There's 2 spins. Remember, this is a double melee lane as well. Overwhelming odds will fly out onto Axe. There is a dagger available, but Bounty Hunter's still standing there. Hasn't skilled his stealth yet. Didn't throw a shuriken either. He's taking a hell of a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, they're going to have to dive on the tap if they want to go for this. Remember, Axe is still spinning. This is one odd fight. Phantom Assassin, you shouldn't commit. Taunted up. That's first blood. Now, Leech Commander walks back in as well. Axe, remember, doesn't have that taunt available, although there's the damage shuriken not available for 3 seconds from Dog Hunter, and leaves LC is just going to continue running. Bounty Hunter commits in deep, gets the auto attack off, and Legion Commander still started on 18 HP. But a very, very close call there. What was that fight? So, yeah, weird start. Zeus getting hit by the cold snap, standing still onto that EMP, so he's just getting his mana drained a bit, but maybe he didn't give a fuck. And he is going to be getting his bottle out eventually. Down bot, Void has just picked up the Morbid Mask. Just straight up Morbid Mask. He wants lifesteal. Maybe he's thinking, okay, I won't have to worry about my sustain and stuff if I get this. Is he just hoping to dodge it? Doesn't avoid it. He just fucking went to limbo underneath the blast. Unfortunately, gets hit by the full load to the face. Now that first, so nice. You can obviously see the Void. The AA will throw out the slow on the side. There's another blast available. Void nearly connects to it. Jesus, this is scary. He plays a dangerous game. Bloodseeker's had enough of this. Will just amp himself. Well, out comes the Void, actually. Just goes forward and gets the kill. Unfortunately, with Void's, what is it, 10% dodge chance? Yeah, not that lucky. So PA isn't maxing up that Stifling Dagger, which is surprising. It has gone for the Blur instead. Remember, that's only against the auto attacks, and this isn't really an auto attack heavy lane. Axe throws out the taunt, doesn't connect onto anyone, but Legion Commander doesn't have the mana. And as I said, PA hasn't skilled up that dagger. Void sitting very low here again. Has to be careful. And yeah, Bloodseeker just goes straight for it. Got to amp himself up. Faceless, gotta just die in one hit to the Bloodseeker, and I'm afraid that's all it takes. AA getting runs rings around here. Cole standing behind the 2 towers. AA will not go down here. And Keeper of the Light wasn't needing those kills, but he just kind of walks in and dies to it. A mistake there. But then again, mistakes can be made. Axe does have those tranquils coming out to him top. No flying Kyra from either team at the moment. 3 people standing top. There's the extra mana given to the Legion Commander. Can spam out that overwhelming odds for days. Blast coming out here from the side from Keeper of the Light. There's the overwhelming odds as well. Will connect onto Axe. He's already taunted, but that's not going to save him. There could be some more attacks any second. There's your dagger. Legion Commander comes forward, gets 1 hit off. And there's the shuriken for Bounty Hunter going to finish the kill, but press the attack. Keeping him just alive. Dust popped. He hasn't even got stealth skill, but that doesn't matter. There's going to be another blast come through. Bounty Hunter goes to dodge him, but walks back into it. Overwhelming odds. No one knows what's going on anymore. Dog Hunter's going to go down here. Oh my word. Keeper of the Light will die in the return though for this range creep. 6 HP onto him. He uses a salve. Absolutely wonderful plays from Keeper of the Light there. Although he didn't really have to go to the tower for the first place. But hey, stays alive. And gets a kill. Oh, Christ, whilst this happens, Bloodseeker down by. It's going to get taunted up from the axe. Was stunned from the AA as well, which is very nice. And Bloodseeker goes to run away. There was no dunk available, but he doesn't need to dunk him if the kill's already there. Faceless Void was trying to jungle up this. Okay, I was about to say he's pretty low, but yeah, the Morbid Mask into just jungling. Well, he's topped up, back in the pool, ready for action. And Void continues to jungle. This is very, very inefficient jungling. And Bloodseeker can see him as well. So I'm afraid poor Void needs to think about running. He just time walks away. And he's given so much first to the Bloodseeker. Bounty Hunter. Playing hidden and dangerous there. There could be a dust use. Actually, he just shows himself onto the PA. This is 1v the world. Remember, this is the PA that's maxed evasion as well. Dog Hunter tried to believe in himself. Wasn't pinging him out. Ballsy play. A very, very ballsy play. And sometimes your balls get cut off. Being poached on Invoker shortly. So there is 2 junglers at the moment. Axe jungling away on one camp. And Faceless Void jungling incredibly slowly. As well as providing a hell of a lot of movement speed for that Bloodseeker. And he gets that cow creep down. Invoker will be mana drained. But he's already going to TP home. See you later, Alligator. Invoker says he's gone. Zeus will kill the Faceless Void. That's that first for you. It will just spot anyone up. And now Bounty Hunter will go for Keeper of the Light. That's going to be the slow. Has got Shuriken available. Throws out the Shuriken, but Bloodseeker's on the way. Another dust is there. Bounty Hunter needs to try and finish this off. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get off. Blood Right will connect. The dunk is just thrown out as a last-ditched effort from a desperate man. Shuriken's available. Dog Hunter throws it out, gets the kill. It's level 6, and the dust is walled off him now, so he can just stealth away. Both sides standing either side of the river here. There's going to be that Ice Blast. Could connect onto 2. Tornado. EMP comes out. Axe available to get that taunt off. Legion Commander in a hell of a lot of trouble. Will just go down, but Zeus standing at the back line's doing as much damage as possible. There's the ultimate. PA still stands for a moment, but the blast, the magical damage coming out here. Will Zeus decide to keep going for it? Remember, there's sight from Bloodseeker and charges coming out. Why is Bloodseeker not going for this? He's got 700 movement speed and he's standing still. Now he's moving. Maybe he's giving them a fair chance to get away, but he's like, alright boys, it's time for me to go. Sees up Invoker. Will he just go to the auto attacks? Yeah, a simple man goes for a simple method to kill him. Unfortunately, the cold snap at the tower, buying him a bit of time with the tornado. Invoker actually gets away here. Bloodseeker's like, forget about it, and just walks out. Goes to jungle up now. Downbot. Legion Commander did go for a Morbid Mask. No Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade out for yet. I was hoping to see one or t'other, but Zeus with 1.5k goldage to see what he goes for. Phantom Assassin needs to move if she doesn't want to get stunned. Actually walks under the tower and gets stunned there. Needed to move a little bit further away. Axe tries to go in for the taunt. Does catch the PA. There's a dunk available. Axe gets the kill. Now Zeus throws out his ultimate already. Not quite enough damage to finish off the Axe, but this Bloodseeker's going to get a lot first. And speed of the Bloodseeker, here he comes to rock you like a fucking hurricane. Walks in under Invoker. The Invoker's got no spells available. Blood Right will not connect onto anyone, but it doesn't matter. He's still so fast, and he's just doing laps around the towers. Finishes up Invoker. There's the Rupture as well. That's a double, and he's still got 700 on movement speed, so he's going to maybe go for more. Bounty Hunter not quite in the true side range, but he's hit by the dust, and oh, Dog Hunter is getting hunted. Triple kill for the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is one of those pub stop heroes, and he is really showing it right about now. Mask Command's now out onto Void. A little bit later than he would have hoped, and maybe should have brought Boots of Speed at some point, because he did go straight for that Morbid Mask as his first item. Mid, Ice Blast, could connect onto 2. There's your Ice Blast with your EMP and your Tornado. Uncharge onto Zeus, and he is now getting murdered here. He goes down. 60 minutes into the game, Bounty Hunter is level 7, and still no track skilled by him. Really his bread and butter skill is, you want to get that as early as possible just to get as much gold out from these kills, but it's not happening at the moment. Hopefully he skills it as his next point. PA about to walk into Void. Void does have his bash max, so it could just be a bit of RNG. Void maybe hasn't realized that there's PA just stabbing in the back. Void, you need to tab back into the game. He tabs back in now. Goes to fire. There's the tornado. Wait, it was an amazing bait. He even had me baited. PA wants to try and commit and finish up this Void. He has got his Mask Mouse up on him at the moment. Cold Snap will stop him from blink striking away. And the Walking Courier is just going to come right here in the middle of the fight. Does PA tend to get it off? PA will kill the Void. The Courier's still standing there. Rupture now out onto Invoker. Invoker doesn't give a shit about the Rupture. Tries to walk under his tower, but he should have given a shit because he's now dead. 4 staffs himself the last second, but he's ruptured anyway, so that wouldn't have made a difference. There is a mana leak out onto the Axe, I believe that was, and now the track is up at level 8. So good stuff. Bounty Hunter did get that up. Bloodseeker could be tracked as well. Axe walking forward, wants to dodge that blast though. The blast comes out, doesn't hit onto anyone. Axe does have a taunt available, goes to taunt on the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has got the app falling off himself now. Needs to be careful because he would have to hope for a lot of spins. Bloodseeker throws out the blood right, and now he's very low. Dunkable, in fact, for Axe, unfortunately. Bloodseeker's very, very quick with 622 movement speed. Legion Commander went for Helm the Dominator as her item. Maybe it's slightly more unusual unless you're going for like the Satanic super late game, but again, PA wants to just go for the objective. Tower here, getting focused down. The PA should go for this tower unless Void goes for a deny. The last second, Void go for the deny. No, he's got to focus down PA. And PA will die to the Ice Blast, so at least they go down, but they get a tower for it. Well worth it for the PA. Keeper of the Light. Gonna get caught out here with another Tornado and EMP. Invoker still walking him down, but Bloodseeker again turns up. Invoker needs to start running in. There is a Rupture available, and Void throws out the Chrono, which buys his teammates some time, and they decide to come back. This could be the Bloodseeker going down, and this is a big kill streak. Bounty Hunter's here. Has to get the track off. Well, if you want the extra gold, but Bounty Hunter doesn't go for it yet. No, that's just a kill, and that's a lot of gold going the Invoker's way. Invoker is already pretty rich. 1.6k gold on him. He's got his phase. He's got a 4-star as well as an urn. And they are laughing. Zeus, AFK at the top room, really needs to tab back into the game. Is just going to get stunned by the A. This is not where you go AFK. And that is a kill. Where do you think you're really? Well, it was a track kill as well. 719 gold for an AFK Zeus. Happy days for the Dire. Bloodright flies out. Will force them all away from the tower, but not going to be getting onto anyone. Invoker again with the Tornado and the EMP. Draining Bloodseeker. There's going to be a Ice Blast as well, which really fucks Bloodseeker up. One bam, thank you ma'am. Dunk comes out. AA needs to run away because PA could just jump onto him, and they will just be heading back now. The Taunt won't connect onto anyone, but he gives them the extra arm to stop that damage from PA, and they are going to go back now. Zeus comes around the side here. Void could just leap into the tree lines and go to TP out. Actually, I say this, he hasn't got a TP. No credit for 6 seconds. Faces Void. Could go for Zeus with the rest of his team on the go as well. AA will get hit by the blast. And now, there we go. Zeus able to finish off this kill. Bounty Hunter coming in. Wants to finish off Zeus. Will throw out Shuriken. Does he go for the track yet? Nope. Axe just slaps him down. PA getting pinged as well now. There's a lot of pings out here. Tornado in the EMP again. Saves Bounty Hunter's life. PA's got absolutely no mana. Dunk is not available because there's no mana. And Bounty Hunter will go down there from the PA's just crit. Now, there's going to be your first duel win of the game. No taunt there from Axe either. He's standing here hoping for 1,001 spins, unfortunately. There isn't. Pings coming out here. They know where Legion Commander is. Has got 2.3k gold now. Oh, Void throws out his credit, goes to run away, but he's already got Rupture on him, so he just decides, you know what, I'm going to die on my own terms, and just runs out to Rupture and gets fucking murdered. Ice Blast will not connect onto anyone there, which is disappointing. Zeus standing on the sidelines. Bounty Hunter finds him, could throw out a track before he stealths up. No, goes for the Shuriken instead. Zeus used the Oi with overwhelming odds. They just get the kill. And Invoker manages to finish up the Zeus at least. That's a nice Tornado EMP. Catches onto 2. Jewel fired a bit early there from Legion Commander. But they go to attack down Axe. Axe has got a taunt available to buy him a bit more time. But the rest of his team is coming. Bloodseeker with 630 movement speed. Just going to be running past. And doesn't actually want to go for the dive at the moment. Doesn't have Rupture available. Legion Commander again with the overwhelming odds. Takes Axe a little bit lower. But he's being earned up constantly. And it looks like the Radiant are going to be happy just to get this tier 2 bottom. Now, Ice Blast will fry out. Connects onto 3. Tornado and EMP again comes out. Catches LC, but LC doesn't have that much mana. Walking back, they are just going to head on home, I think, for now. And just farm up. In the mid lane, could get caught. There's going to be the mana leak onto him. Throws out the Ice Blast, which will connect on the Bloodseeker. That's pretty important. The stun from A was thrown as well, but it will actually work. And Bloodseeker decides to step back a second, and this is going to get him caught. Axe could go for the dunk. Goes to focus down Bloodseeker. There's one dunk. Needs to get caught a little bit lower. It's got a dunk potential, but unfortunately Zeus body blocking him, even though he may not even mean it. And now Zeus getting focused. There's the taunt available. He throws out the dunk a little bit too early, and Axe will go down. PA was able to run at the Bounty Hunter as well as the Invoker, which kept them back. Invoker still running forward, but now we'll have to back out. So a 2-for-2 exchange. Well, 2-for-1 exchange, actually. PA never went down. But it was the Bloodseeker who died for the Radiant. So that's pretty important. Legion Commander getting scouted out by the Bounty Hunter here. The rest of his team's around the corner. Legion Commander doesn't know what's about to hit him. There's a track as well. Chrono's available, but they're not really going to need it at this point. Bloodseeker turns up. Oh my god, he's Chrono's whole team in as well as the Bloodright. But that doesn't really matter at this point unless Bloodseeker decides to commit 1v4. The Chrono was unnecessary there in the last second for the Legion Commander. Ice Blast will not connect onto anyone, but the rest of the team is still about here. PA and Keeper of the Light at the back lines. Bounty Hunter does have that Desolator, so he should be able to tear through that Cole. Although Cole does have a mech, which helps out his armor. There's your blink forward. Doesn't go for the taunt yet. There's going to be the taunt as well as the cold snap. Cole just goes down very quickly. Rupture now out onto Axe as well as the blood right there. There's a fair amount of damage going their way. Bloodseeker, extremely fast, able to wiggle in and out of this fight. There's no crow to stop him down. And he's going to continue to keep running. Ice Blast is already on cooldown, so we don't see that. Oh, actually 3 more seconds until it comes back up. PA getting left for dead and will just die here. Carrier could go down to the PA if he decides to just focus it, but no. Bloodseeker comes forward again, another blood right out. Void's got nowhere to run and will take a lot of damage from that amped blood right. Now he walks through the EMP extremely fast, 600 movement speed onto him. Cobra able to focus up Invoker as well. No cold snap available, maybe scared of tower dive in, which is fair enough. Tornado comes on to Zeus. He does have a bit more mana. Bloodseeker needs to just stab into the Invoker to buy him some time. There's the Ultimate, which comes out and kills the Faceless Void. Down bot, Leech Commander could go for this duel onto AA, and the AA is way too far out there, so that's a free 14 damage. So the Radiant will try and get in a Roshan. The Dire do know about it though, so they have to be incredibly careful here. Their team could be caught. Void available to jump in, gets the Chrono, and it catches his whole team. But there's the Tornado as the Chrono comes down. Void decides to focus down Roshan a little bit more, but this could be a lot of trouble. The Yules comes out from the Keeper of the Light, keeps them up. Nice Definite Blast hits them all. Roshan denied Faceless Void in the middle of the fight. Ice Blast connects onto a lot of them as well. Unfortunately, it looks like the Radiant have to just run. Bloodseeker trying to burn down the Invoker. Actually going to take him to True Sight. There we go. Bloodseeker now ruptures off onto the Invoker, and he gets the kill. Leech Commander in the pit, getting finished off by Roshan nearly. Unfortunately, Roshan shows mercy. So full team wipe there for the Radiant. Holy shit, that was a messy fight. It looked like the Dire were going to be able to take this. A Chrono and a Tornado suddenly used at the same time though, and the fight goes a little bit sideways. Aegis going the way of Leech Commander. Ancient Apparition getting focused up here by Leech Commander. Jewel popped a little bit early, but he's just trying to focus it down in time. Needs to get another one hit off. Oh, that was pretty close to a duel win, to be fair. So Leech Commander, I thought it was going to be a Satanic. It actually wasn't. It was just Helm of the Dominator, Reaver into Heart. So she has got a Heart up now. Makes her pretty tanky, but there's going to be your Tornado and your EMP. The team not really dodging at the moment, so Radiant have lost a lot of their mana. Ice Blast will connect onto No, doesn't connect on the Bloodseeker. Beg your pardon. Axe blinks forward, gets a taunt off, needs his team to back him up though, but his team is nowhere to be found. There's your Definite Blast, catches a nice Chrono on 4. Okay, Axe may be caught as well, but he was going to die, so that's pretty nice. Zeus then unleashed his ultimate, turns the fight around, and that wall is a bit sideways in the fight, but sometimes you just gotta lay down a wall. And Void, mana drained up, gotta try and run away, and will just be focusing down the Cole on the Invoker instead. Now Keeper of the Light getting used up by himself, I believe that was, and now he will go down. Phantom Assassin blinks into this fight, could just be dying. There's no taunt available for 5 seconds, but there's your dunk, and they weren't able to take this high ground push. Bounty Hunter has disconnected from the game. 32 minutes into the game, he may be a bit busy. Okay, Bounty Hunter has just abandoned the game. Huh. He wasn't doing that bad. Well, maybe he's busy. Ideally, you would allocate the time for a game of Dota, but okay, Leech Commander getting focused up. Does have that Aegis on him as well as the Heart, but he's just walking away. The taunt from the Axe will miss. Taunt from Meatball as well. They're just throwing, God damn you, LC! They're just throwing every spell they can. Unfortunately, every spell is missing. Apart from the Ice Blast. Gotta give credit to the AA. Did hit that Ice Blast, and it is an Aghanim Scepter Ice Blast. So Void has picked up his Daedalus. Mask Commander straight into Daedalus. Hasn't picked up a Maelstrom or anything like that. But, alright. He's got that. The Dire can still hold this. Like, I've seen some nice Chronos out. If he keeps getting the Chronos, maybe not so many Tornadoes and EMPs during the Chronos. Well, he can throw out the EMPs during the Chrono, but not the Tornado. Hold the Tornado. Because they're not able to focus these people down. Drop a Meeble. That would be nice. High ground getting friend again, just pushing in. Slowly but surely. Track on Bloodseeker, nice. Just keeping a... Well, whoever's using the Bounty Hunter, that's nice to see that. A Tornado and EMP got a hit onto all of them. There's going to be your Ice Blast as well. Bloodseeker may have BKB'd, but that is the Aghanim's Ice Blast, so that debuff's going to be on him for a fair old time. Melee Rat's getting focused down. There's Fortification. Meatball now comes out. Bloodseeker actually walks into it. Wasn't going to hit him there. And now a taunt is available from Axe. Leech Commander could be in trouble. Axe throws out the taunt, catches onto 3. And the Ice Blast Tracer is still there for some reason. Zeus throws out the ultimate, and they will get a kill. Now, Bloodseeker end up walking back and forth through the wall like he doesn't give a shit. Zeus is pretty low. Another Tornado will connect onto 2. 15 HP on this Zeus, but not able to finish him off. He could go for a Sunstrike, or sorry, and he does. Will just throw it out. Unfortunately, doesn't connect onto the Zeus. So another Ice Blast flying out. This will connect onto him though. And he does finish off that Zeus with a nice old Ice Blast. But saying that, they do lose a Rax. Okay, they could be looking to fight this. Bounty Hunter hit by a dagger and will go down. There's going to be a Necro free. Focusing up on the PA. Chrono will catch just a corpse. Actually, Legion Commander walks into it. Mercy from Legion Commander. And he may have Satanic, but it doesn't matter if he's just chain stunned off the face of the map. Bloodseeker tries to go toe-to-toe with Void. Will get bashed up. Incredibly low here with the Urn Charge. Bloodseeker goes down as well. Keeper of the Light, the last man standing. Getting slowed by the AA. There's another Tornado, which will connect onto him. The Necrobook still standing. Keeper of the Light may pop a mech. Tries to use out the Invoker to buy him some time, but he is getting run down slowly. Ice Blast will not connect onto him, although the Cold Snap as well as the Necro Warrior is able to finish off the job. Triple kill there for the Invoker. 3.5k gold onto him. And are we going to see an Octarine? I'm assuming this is an Octarine. Hopefully not a Bloodstone. Well, whatever. He's buying what he wants. And it's an Octarine. Woo! Good stuff. PA. Very close to the AA. There we go. Will throw the dagger as well as the mana leak onto him. Now he's going to get focused up. AA desperately tries to do some damage to the PA in time. Actually, that could be enough with the Frostbite. Yeah, that should be enough to get the kill. He throws on the mech, but he can't heal through the AA blast. And that's going to be the Aegis going down straight away. So the AA will go down to the PA and crew. But he gets a kill off for it. So the Aegis down. Refresher now built on Zeus. Aghanim's Refresher. What more could you say? It's a classic combo. 2 sentries have been placed. You need 2 eyes, two sights. That makes some sense. Faceless Void, split pushing. It's going to go up here top. He has given a lot of move speed to the Bloodseeker. The Bloodseeker who is on the hunt. 333 move speed. He is just going straight down for him. Void healing up off the creeps. So that gets rid of his true sight at least. But he's still giving him some speed. And he is now walking around. He has got Chrono available. So if he gets 1,000 bashes, he might get lucky enough. Bloodseeker throws out the Blood Right. Void needs to get out of it though. He's silenced up. And now Bloodseeker is able to just finish him off. There's going to be the Rupture onto Void. As this happens, the rest of the team fight is going off. He's just playing with Bloodseeker at the moment, and he finished him off. Playing with the Void, even beg your pardon. Invoker gets the Yules out onto Keeper of the Light, and there's a Jewel which holds him in place. Haven't really got the damage unless he throws out a double ult now to get the Jewel win. Actually, no, beg your pardon, he will get the Jewel win anyway. So there is the Satanic as well as the Heart onto Legion Commander. Not dealing that much damage, but if he keeps getting Jewel wins as well as having the Satanic and Heart, means he's pretty much unkillable with some damage. But again, nothing has really been done here. There's a little bit of damage onto this tower. And this could be it. The Radiant Push. Okay, they don't have the Aegis, but this tower's going down. They don't have an Invoker or a Void. Void's coming up in 7 seconds. Does have his Chrono. That's the buyback from Invoker. Didn't need that. Void's up in 2 seconds. Will be throwing an Ice Blast, which will connect into 2. If that Ice Blast connects on the Bloodseeker, that's super important. Axe comes in with the Taunt, but there's already a Tornado ready in play. Bloodseeker now pops BKB and runs away. Void throws out the Chrono, catch onto 2 of his allies. There's only 1 enemy. That's going to be the double Zeus ult, and now Bloodseeker just getting a double kill. Could be getting a triple kill. Could be getting an ultra kill. There's the Radiance Bird still doing work. He can't amp himself. He wants to get this health up. Void doesn't have a Chrono available. Walks forward. He's a brave man, and he finishes off the Zeus at least, but there's going to be a Sunstrike. Won't connect on the Bloodseeker, and Bloodseeker just runs on home. 7.3k gold on him as well. And as this happens again, PA is just split pushing, going for a second set of racks, and it's going to be able to finish this melee before they know what happens here. There's your Tornado and EMP. PA just backs out. Will he go back in for the racks? No, he won't. And Bloodseeker didn't amp himself up and fight the creeps. I thought he was going to just try and heal up, come back into the fight, but decides not to. PA still playing very aggressively. Void leaps forward. Not quite on the point, but there is your Definite Blast, which will be enough to stop PA. Just the disarms there, but look at all this miss. But 1 or 2 hits go through and they finish the kill. A bit of a clown shoes game, and Bloodseeker's still healing up here. Looks like he's going for a heart as well. Yeah, it's heart game in here for the Radiant. They just want to siege these people down. Void needs to be a bit careful here. He's pushing out mid, but he's pushing straight into a Keeper of the Light and a Bloodseeker. Well, 3 of the Radiant here. Void will dodge that blast, but Bloodseeker throws out the Rupture. Void's panicking a little bit. Needs to stand still. Could turn it. Oh no, the Crow doesn't hit anyone. And he just kills himself so quickly by running so fast with the goddamn Rupture on him. Ice Blast will hit onto Bloodseeker again. Bloodseeker's going to continue to run away. LC just throws out the Jewel straight away onto Axe, and that's going to be another Jewel win. 92 damage for her now. So checking out items. Zeus currently has 1.5k gold on him. Maybe she should go for a bleed down or something like that. PA building towards that Monkeying Bar. Keeper of the Light does have a Veil, which is super nice when you've got Zeus with an Aghanim's Refresher. Just getting there, veil him up, it's well worth it. Legion Commander now going for a Shadow Blade. Has picked up a Chrysalis as well, so pretty late Shadow Blade when you're looking to take another 2 sets of racks, and then you've got Megas. But hey, I'm not going to complain. There's a tier 4 falling. Melee racks up top, getting focused. The melee rack spot was injured, but obviously Thankfully, it's now been healed a bit. Ice Blast out onto Bloodseeker, who is getting taunted by a Blade Mail target as well. Pops his BKB, continues to run. Now will amp himself, could go back to this fight, could throw a Rupture out to Invoker. Invoker is the high priority target. Void not really coming in for the Chrono yet. Zeus, he goes to use one ult, but unfortunately he was hit by the Cold Snap there, so I think he did just waste his refresher. But hey, gets one ult off. Leech Commander getting taunted now with the Blade Mail up. I'm afraid Leech Commander will just go down here. Doesn't pop the Satanic in time, but now Bloodseeker, corner Chrono. It's going to be dying. No blind light there from the Keeper of the Light to buy him some time. And now Cole will be going down as well. PA stand on the back lines, just trying to go for tier 4s, I think. No, now goes in to try and focus on the Invoker. Would have needed an exceptional amount of crits in a small amount of time to get that Invoker kill. And it looks like PA will be going down. That was a buyback from the Bloodseeker. The buyback into farming. Maybe it's just that, oh god, I'm dead, I better buyback. Bloodseeker walking around here could throw out a Rupture onto these targets. Now Void comes in, gets the Chrono one too. Doesn't actually know about the Leech Commander. Bloodseeker getting focused. Axe wants to get into taunt range if he can. Will taunt up the Bloodseeker before he throws out the Blood Rite. So that's a very important kill. Dead for 120 seconds, may I add. Ice Blast gets onto Legion Commander as well as a Definite Blast, which hits onto Legion Commander. That's going to be a double kill. Their two most important calls. AA leading the fucking merry army up top. AA is just saying, go my pretties, let's fucking destroy our racks. Roshan's up at 11 seconds. Radiant coming around behind, trying to focus up AA. AA just really wants to get a range racks here. There's going to be a stun onto Zeus unless he can get through the range. Actually able to get through in time. Yes, Mana Leak up onto AA, so it looks like he's going down. That's a DD Pandem Assassin as well. But Void is still middle. No Chrono up for 55 seconds. Invoker seems to be holding the mid, but now coming in behind the enemies. Axe blinks forward, tries to get the Taunt from Zeus. Unfortunately, not able to do so. Will throw out that Battle Hunger, and looks like Zeus makes it back into the pool. But now faces Void, getting Mana linked up. PA, remember, has got DD, but Void has got Monking Bar. Oh, no evasion anymore. Void still stands, although there's the second onward, so Void stands no more. Invoker still coming from mid. Bloodseeker down for 60 more seconds. Keeper of the Light just trying to stay out of arm's length of the Axe. Axe doesn't have any mana at the moment anyway. Blink is available in 2 seconds, but Invoker is still pushing in middle, wants to make sure they get this melee Axe. 50 seconds without Bloodseeker. Legion Commander up in 16. If Invoker gets dueled, that's all he fucking wrote. Very dangerously indeed. Looks that Invoker ready to go back in with the Axe here. They're just throwing out some more spells. He knows that PA doesn't have a BKB. Look at that Definite Blast. That's a level 25 Invoker for you. Absolutely insane. Rarely see that. And there's going to be the Tornado, which will connect onto 2 of them there. The blind will be used on the Axe, but this is what we talked about. Invoker getting dueled up, and he looks like he doesn't have a chance in hell of surviving this. Will go down, but at least it wasn't a duel win. Axe stayed a little bit too long as well, now running away, but there's no one really to save him. Will be blinking forward. Legion Commander doesn't have a blink, but does have a Shadow Blade. No duel for 37 seconds. Could just go for the hits and just start slapping him down. Axe will be blinking again in 4 seconds. Legion Commander goes for this. There's now an Ice Blast, which keeps... yeah, well, it hits Legion Commander, stops that health regen. 1 tier 4 left standing for the Dire, and they're now focusing down this melee racks. They're hitting it incredibly quickly. There's going to be the Ice Blast as well as the Tornado. Void is available with a Chrono, catches onto them. Axe blinks forward, but that's fine. Legion Commander getting focused down here. It should just be dying. Definite Blast will be there in case they need the H control, and that is another 2 kills. Legion Commander does have the buyback. Bloodseeker wasn't caught in that fight, so at least he's able to come in. He knows Ice Blast down for a little bit longer, but Zeus standing back and is defending. He's already got a refresh. Wait, why would he have 2 plus? Is he building his second refresher? Is he going to try and refresh a refresher? Has Iceflock gone too far? Can you refresh refreshers? No, you can't. So the second refresher being built on Zeus. I thought he was just defending. There's a Shiva's out onto AA. Good job role-playing your character there. That's very important. You've got to make sure you run your role. And he is going for Guardian Greaves. Is that on AA now? Yeah, he is going for Guardian Greaves. Leech Commander will throw another blast out. There's a Veil. Bloodseeker walks forward. Unfortunately, only silences onto Axe. Ice Blast connects on the Bloodseeker again. Keeper of the Light taking so much burn damage there. Holy shit, that meteor nearly killed him. He's definitely thinking about 2 refreshers, isn't he? He has thought, I'm going to refresh a refresher. Refresh him forever. You just alternate him. I mean, the logic's there, I guess. Now in the mid lane, Leech Commander getting focused again, taunted up by the Axe. There's a Chrono available, will catch onto 2 of them, and this is the important time. Bloodseeker getting focused out. He thought he was a god no longer. A god could die as well. Bloodseeker available to buy back, will buy back. No buyback available from LC now, and now Keeper of the Light going down, and this is going to be that feed 1-by-1 strategy. Bloodseeker is starting to sweat now, and they are losing a racks though, so PA will get a full set of racks, and the double refreshes up onto Zeus. Zeus probably cackling like a fucking madman, thinks he has done the unachievable and won the game by himself. Let's see when that moment of realization comes in. But now they focused out another tower. Zeus needs to throw out that ultimate. But there's going to be one. He's used the refresher. He's like, wait! The second refresh is on cooldown. No! Zeus goes down. And now Bloodseeker will be down as well. That's a dieback for the Bloodseeker. 123 seconds. Aratus goes down. Zeus's mad scheme works no longer, but PA is taking another rack, so he's going for, actually going for Megas, but he should be going to end the game. Just go straight for the tier 4. They've got to take down 2 as well as Fortification. PA, go for the Ancient. This tower's only got 50 HP. Go for the Ancient, PA. PA, stop hitting the catapults. This is your moment. Go try and finish off the Ancient. Their team isn't coming back. Invoker does have a TP available, though. Needs to go for the tier 4s now. PA goes to finish off the... No, yes, there we go. Hits the tier 4. Needs to go for the Ancient, but isn't going for it. Just standing still here. This is what you do. They're focusing down your tier 4s. PA, do not go back. You need to go in. You can see the indecisiveness in her hands. Oh my god, she doesn't know what she's thinking. The Ancient's now going down. It's too late now, PA. You don't have the damage. They had to take so many more builders than you. And Dire will win the game with the clusterfuck of an ending. What even is real life? Oh, you can see the disappointment in PA's face. It's just, whoops. That's why you have whoops on your wheel, by the way. You gotta make sure you whoops after a moment like that. Mistakes were made. Big thanks to Solo Ranked Deep House for that game. Remember, if you've got any games, feel free to send them in. As always, thank you very much for watching and have a fantastic day.